What's up, everybody? Welcome to the first quick flick of 2016. We're looking at my Dailymotion channel. Yeah, remember that thing? Traditionally the underdog compared to YouTube, I intend on doing something about that this year. And I'm uploading this for accountability's sake, so you can know that I said, hey, I want to do something about this year. So I've struggled over the years with finding a niche for the Dailymotion channel because of the whole Dailymotion versus YouTube thing, also the major difference in traffic. Basically, the views on here are about 1/10 of what YouTube gets, but I still have the channel cross-linked, so the easiest way to check out the Dailymotion channel is to go to my channel page and click the link. It'll actually open up in a new tab, so you can just close the tab once you want to head back to YouTube. Simple enough, unless by wild chance you're not using a tabbed browser in 2016, in which case I wonder what on earth is wrong with you. I hope nobody out there is still suffering with IE6. Tangent over. So, the Dailymotion channel has traditionally been about a wider variety of gaming videos, because gaming videos are a minefield on YouTube these days. So for Play Some Stuff on YouTube, I tend to keep to the same group of games over and over again doing commentaries, whereas if I wanted to do like a first impressions of an indie game or some other game that I previously haven't publicized very much, it would be over on Dailymotion. The other niche for Dailymotion has been the Classics series that I've been talking about, which is a replacement for the Retro Reel. The Retro Reel is eventually going to wind down and have a grand finale on YouTube, and then all of this stuff is going to come over here. Also, any video that I want to convert from YouTube to Dailymotion comes over here. Like there was a Play Some Stuff where there was copyright nonsense, and I have a Wacky World of MultimediaJay where I did a first impressions of the Wii U, because I have a blacklist of Nintendo on my YouTube channel. I will not talk about or publicize Nintendo products. I will publicize more so than talk about, but I won't publicize Nintendo products on my YouTube channel because of Nintendo's wacky approach to social media. So, for the longest time, the Dailymotion channel has been the underdog, and I've talked about a Classics series, where I take some of my older videos and bring them back in the proper historical context for today's audiences, but have come up short on that until now. You know how in Mario Kart, when you go to race a Grand Prix, you have to choose between the new stuff and the classic stuff? That's what I think I'm going to do with Dailymotion this year. Do the Classics series in chronological order based on original upload date. Not necessarily entirely chronological order, because I skipped a few videos I did before my introduction to multimedia in 2006. But if you want to see where it all began for me, head over to Dailymotion and check out the intro to Multimedia 2006. This is actually the very first time I attempted something formal like this. If I get my mouse off of the player window, October 12th, 2006. Yeah, we're going way back for that one. But yeah, if you want to see how it all began, and I talk a lot about the more you do this stuff, the better you get at it. If you want to see what I'm talking about, go look at what I did just about 10 years ago. Well, not exactly, but 2006, 2016, I figured whatever. So that's what I'm going to be doing on Dailymotion. You might see a drop-off in activity on YouTube as a result, but what I want to do is I want to go through based on the modified dates on the files, which roughly corresponds to the upload dates, or the original upload dates, and attach commentary to a lot of these older videos to bring them back in their proper context nowadays. I might not bring all of them back, and I think I might skip around from time to time if there's a really good one that I want to bring back quickly instead of waiting till it's waiting its turn. But the Classics series I want to make a thing here in 2016, and I want it to all be over on Dailymotion. So the format is, you're going to see an introduction, and I'm going to do a short monologue, and I mean short, not like some of these retro reel intros that I've done where the intro monologue was almost longer than the video. But I want to do a basic intro monologue and then go straight to the video, and then bring things back in their proper context that way. So, you want to see where it all began for me? Check it out over on the Dailymotion channel. There will be more stuff coming over to the YouTube side of things, as well as the blog. I want to see if I can balance out my various involvements in this social media stuff in 2016. I've talked about it in previous years, but wouldn't it be nice if during the 10-year celebration of all of this, I finally managed to nail this balance down? Plus, the Classics series is only going to be for stuff that no longer has a YouTube presence anyways, so basically it is going to be like Mario Kart. There's going to be the current stuff, and then there's going to be the classic stuff. Just change websites in order to see it. There's a few other things on Dailymotion as well. I put some of the Play Some Stuffs over on here from the Guild Wars 2 monologues that I did earlier, just as an experiment to compare gaming videos on Dailymotion versus YouTube. And there's a Play Some Stuff that gave me trouble on YouTube, and eventually I want to work my way through the span of this year. I want to work my way through the entire back catalog of stuff that's no longer on here and bring it back over on Dailymotion. So definitely check it out. I don't intend on publicizing every single video that I do on Dailymotion. Might do some Dailymotion updates every so often, but I basically want to, well, the Twitter users are going to have, the Twitter followers are going to have the advantage this year, because I also post as part of the unified feed the Dailymotion uploads and the blog entries alongside the YouTube uploads over on Twitter. So if you wanted the unified feed in terms of when it's uploaded, that's where you would go for it. Otherwise, though, be sure to check here every so often to take a look at where it all began for me and just see. People are already saying just from the intro for this year that, wow, you know, there's a big difference between how things were back then and how things are now. Yes, there is. Not just with the way I do things, but with the way YouTube was in general back in those days. So if you're looking for a blast from the past, be sure to check out the Classic series over on Dailymotion, which now has its own playlist. One thing I've noticed, though, Dailymotion is a little less refined than YouTube when it comes to processing uploads. So I actually got this video here not playing or freezing if you watched it right after it finished uploading. So apparently it's available while it's processing. So if you are glued to your RSS feeds, you might have some issues with playback until the video has finished processing when I upload these things. But this was the intro to Multimedia 2006 was my first formal video. There will be a little bit of skipping around with 2006 because I'm doing things a little bit out of order. I wanted to start with what formally kicked it off for me back in 06 and gradually work my way forward until we get to the stuff that still has a presence on YouTube. So we can unite things that way and then convert videos over afterwards. Also, gaming videos and other more original or wacky stuff, which I think might be an issue if I upload to YouTube, like original music or something like that, will probably end up here as well. But I would like to have the Dailymotion channel stop being so much of an underdog in 2016. Here's to hoping I can actually pull that off. I've already taken the first step. Now we just gotta see what's next for this channel over on Dailymotion. Thanks for watching, everybody. Till next time, this is MultimediaJay, signing off. Thanks for stopping by.